Is there any unfinished business that should come before this annual meeting? How about new business? We do have a little new business. We've got a special award to hand out today to a guy that's very deserving, and this award started probably 15 years ago, I suppose. Mike Easley came up with what he called the Earl Christensen Award, and as many of you know, Earl was my dad, and he was on the founding board of Tri-County Electric, and that's where it all started. And many of you probably knew my dad, and it's very humbling that to me that he's got an award that was named in his honor. And we've given this award to past directors, former employees that have been here for many, many years. And this year, the board decided to give it to a past director that was a very dedicated director, and he was darn sure there for all of us. And he started on the board the same time that I did, and we didn't know each other before we started this little excursion, but we became very good friends. And one of the few things that I ever disagreed with Tom on was his decision not to be on this board anymore. But anyway, I want to thank Tom for his many years and dedication on this board. And so, Tom Davis, would you come up here? And I'm very pleased and proud to present the Earl Christensen Award to Tom Davis. I know most of you can probably hardly even see him in his nice shirt that we presented to him a year ago. And we've got a lot of stories to share, Tom and I do. And one of the things that I'd like to share with this group right now, and
careful.
Yeah.
Careful here.
Tom's got season tickets down at the football field at the University of Wyoming. And he called me up and said, "Hey, Walt, let's ride our motorcycles down to the football game." So I said, very good. So anyway, we hopped on our Harleys and headed down there, and it was a heck of a nice day. And we get down there, and after the tailgate excursion, which I'd never been involved in, Tom influenced me to go to that.
It was hard.
And then, well, it got cold that night. We had to chip the ice off our windshields to get back to the hotel. But anyway, prior to that, we had a couple sarsaparillas at the tailgate.
We did.
And we both had big down-filled coats on that would probably hold, what do you think, Tom? Maybe a six-pack in each coat.
Yeah.
But we only took in probably 5 cans apiece. And anyway, while we were enjoying the football game and having a good time with our sarsaparilla, the campus cops walking back and forth down on this walkway in front of Tom's season tickets. Anyway, they kept looking down there at the kids to make darn sure these kids weren't consuming any alcoholic beverages in there. And meanwhile, Tom and I are up there enjoying our libations. But anyway, that we didn't get caught, we didn't get anybody in trouble, and we didn't kill anybody. And anyway, Tom, I want to thank you for everything that you've done for the co-op, and especially want to thank you for showing up in the shirt that we gave you last year. And we're even going to give you a little nicer shirt this year. And anyway, Tom Davis, I'll just read a little excerpt here. Tom Davis has served as board officer and board president during his service to Tri-County and Powder River Energy boards for the past 26 years. Tom has represented Campbell County since being elected in 1990. He was part of some major changes for our cooperative, including the merger to form Powder River Energy, navigating the boom and bust energy economy, and the inclusion of Fergus and Tongue River cooperatives as cooperative partners with Powder River Energy. So anyway, Tom, the mic is yours.
Uh-oh. I got a long speech. Well, one thing about it, after 26 years, I've got my color schemes down. Hawaiian, flowery, and brown and gold. Those are the things we need. So, thanks to everybody. I'm just humbled. You'll have to bear with me. I never thought my name would be mentioned with Earl Christensen. I knew Earl before I knew Walt, and him and I are the same damned age. But I knew Earl when he served in the legislature, was president of the Senate, and my grandfather Cliff was Speaker of the House. So I knew Earl then, and stuff. And then Walt and I've got to be good friends. We even wear the same size reading glasses. So that's what happens when you get old. But anyway, thanks so much. Your board does such a good job. It's a thankless job. And the biggest thing you guys can do is what you're doing now, and this is preaching to the choir, is be here, be active, and think about who's going to be on your board. You have to have people that will represent the entire co-op, not just where they are. I don't care whether you're a sheep herder like me or an oilman like Chuck Townsend was. You have to look out for the whole deal. And we've been real fortunate with that. And so now what I want to do is win a door prize, because I've not been able to do that. Thanks. Thanks, Tom.
Now, Tom's right. When we first got on the board, we didn't have to wear cheaters, and I had brown hair. And so, anyway, thank you, Tom, and congratulations again. Is there any other new business? I don't think our election, is Pam back in the room yet? She's overseeing the election judges. I haven't heard any news on the election, so I will draw some prizes while we're waiting on the election results. Thank you.